Hey guys, just got home and I was like, oh my gosh, day 6 of my video challenge. And I was really having a hard time struggling with topics, and I was on my way home and meal planning and everything. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. These are just some of my favorite things. I think I have a lot of them here. Not all of them, a lot, but I just wanted to give you a few of my favorite things. And I would love it if you would comment below and give me topics of what to talk about, if anyone cares and want to pick my brain. And hubby was trying to give me topics, and I want to be able to, I want to be able to talk about things that I know and familiar with. And yeah, so, or if you are curious more about me, you can ask me a question and I will bring that up as a next topic or what have you. So it's 28 days. This is day 6. 28 days in February, day 6 of my video challenge. I wanted to talk about a few of my favorite things. So let's get to it, because I still have laundry to do and meal prep, because I just arrived from New Orleans, which, by the way, if you have not been, it's probably one of my favorite cities. People were giving it a lot of bad rap, and honestly, I have to say New Orleans and DC are probably my top 2 favorite cities. They're kind of the same and different. Like the history and so many things to do, and you cannot only go there once, you got to go back for, to check everything out. The food is very eclectic in both cities. It's amazing. So I thought I'd share a few of my favorite things. And one of my favorite things that I like to use is my shuffle. This is what I use when I run. This is going on my second one, but every time I've had them, they last for years and years and years. I'm not one to carry a lot of things when I run, and I don't really like to look down and like fudge with it or what have you. So my iPod Shuffle is awesome. My first one, I probably ran it through the washer 5 or 6 times and it was still alive. So I love the convenience of it. I think it fits, I can't even remember, like 500 songs. It's super awesome. I never tried a book or anything like that. I don't know if it does books or not. But I love my iPod Shuffle. I've pretty much been running on the same music forever. I'm kind of lazy on changing my music, but I don't mind. It lasts all 26 miles of my race. It does. In fact, I was listening to it on the bus when I was coming back from my race. I'm like, oh, I forgot to turn it off. So yeah, it's really amazing. So at least I know it runs 4 hours and 30 minutes nonstop for me. And you can skip, fast forward, turn it down. You can also, shut it off, things like that. So if you have iTunes, this is where you would put in for music. The only thing Apple I have is now my iPhone and my little shuffle. I just plug it to my computer, hook it up to iTunes, and throw my music on there. That's one of my favorite things. I always get asked too about my watch. It's super old. It's like 3 years old, but it has stand the test of time. I have not washed this in the washer, but I have washed it through my shuffle and it has survived. But it's water resistant. I don't know if they make it anymore, to be honest, but it does what I need it to do, whether it's run, walk, or heart rate, because it does come with a strap. I don't do it like I used to when I was first trying to lose weight and things like that. I would monitor my my heart rate, but I don't do that anymore. But it does run walk feature. It's really awesome. You can plug it up to the computer and download your stats. And it is a GPS watch. So it's a Garmin 210. Like I said, I don't know if they make it anymore, but it's perfect for me. And if it ever runs out, the mission is to get an Apple iWatch. Do they call it Apple Watch? Because that's why I got my iPhone. One of the reasons why I got my iPhone, because I'm determined to get an Apple Watch to go with it. So yeah, I love my Garmin watch. Anyways, my third favorite thing is my latest love is my running shoe, which is the Kinvara 7 Saucony. I used to be obsessed with my Brooks, but I guess this happens, and I didn't realize this. Every year, running shoes, or shoes in general, they change the design and the color. But why change the design if it works? So Brooks changed the design so bad on me that I couldn't even use it anymore. It got super tight on my foot. Did not feel the same when I was running. My feet were in pain. So for the longest, for many years, not many years, year and a half, 2 years. I was obsessed with Brooks. Now this is my new love. They're lightweight. They're good for neutral running. And I don't wear shoes with arches. I'm more of a flat foot person. That's why when I work out at home, I work out barefoot, which you're allowed to. You are meant to run barefoot and even work out barefoot, but I don't run barefoot. I've seen it happen, but I don't. But if you guys are curious and want to try something at the Dick's Sporting Goods, that's where I get mine, or Lady Foot Locker, and I don't know where else, but I usually get mine at Dick's Sporting Goods or Amazon if you're trying to save some money. I think this one from Amazon. I think I got this from Dick's Sporting Goods. But anyways, they come in cool colors, pink, purple, black, you name it, bright green. But this is the Kimbara 7 Saucony. And the other thing that I use a lot, some of my favorite things, is the Runkeeper app. I don't have a picture of that. But Runkeeper, you can download it, it's free. And I log all my runs on it because I like to track how many miles I run, you know, throughout the whole year. And it keeps track of that, and monthly and weekly, and it tells you when you set a personal record. So sometimes when I'm running like a 1 miler and I don't want to take out my watch, I use my Runkeeper because it has GPS on it, and it's really awesome. And it tells you when you set personal records. You can make friends on it. I have like friends in the US and Europe and things like that. It's really fun because you can comment on other people's stuff and make friends that way. So I love runkeeper.com. I have tried Map My Run. I don't know, I couldn't get it. I was kind of confused on that one. And I tried the Nike app, but that was confusing to me too. For me, Runkeeper logs not only runs, but, it logs like workouts and, you know, swimming and things like that. It does other things besides. I am so sorry about this monitor. Let me turn that off. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, not only logs running, but it also logs any kind of workout, walking, biking, things like that. I'm trying to think. Oh, and I also use my Fitness Pal. That's my other thing that I like. Even though I don't really count calories, I always like to make sure I'm eating enough, believe it or not. You guys can forget the 1,200 calorie rule. This mama eats 1,800 calories. So I always like to make sure I'm eating enough because I know I'm not eating enough when I'm like always hangry and grouchy. So even though I follow a Beachbody program and I'm like on bracket 2 on the 21-day fix, and that bracket is between 1,500 and 1,800, I like to make sure I'm eating enough because all the running that I do, and I also cross-train with Beachbody. So My Fitness Pal is one of my favorite, all-time favorite apps as far as journaling my food, because if I know I'm not feeling good, it's in the journal if I'm not eating good. And then the Runkeeper app, which I love, love, love as well. Those are my two free favorite apps. But as far as using like a belt for running, I was going to talk about that because I actually forgot my running belt this race. I used it last race, and I've tried 2 different kinds. I don't even have a favorite yet. So guys, I couldn't tell you about that because people ask me, do I carry stuff when I run? I really don't. I just kind of stuff it in my sports bra, keeping it real. You know, whether it's my gel or my sports bean or sometimes my phone when I need to like adjust like my shuffle. I kind of like to run light. I see so many people running with water bottles. I'm like, why? There's water stops. Save the headache. Because every few miles there's water stops, and I don't really drink a whole lot of water. I kind of just sip and spit out, or sip and just even drink half of the water. So I don't wear any running belts or anything like that, so I can't even tell you a favorite thing like that because people ask me about that all the time too. So yeah, I kind of just stuff things in my sports bra kind of thing, or I hold it, which is usually I'm holding my phone because I also try to use something to hold my phone. Okay. I haven't found a belt that I liked, Britt. But I've tried the flip belt, and that just seemed to be so uncomfortable. And I'm trying to think what else. I ran with the belt last race, but I can't call it my favorite yet because it was my first time using it, and I actually forgot it this time, so I don't even know if that's my favorite. And I actually had 2 back-to-back personal records, so I don't even know. But my last 3 things I gotta show you. I gotta talk about all the time because it's changed my life. So. In the mail on my doorstep when I came back from my race was my Shakeology, still sealed in the box, and my hubby's bag. That's his bag. But It comes in a 30 bag or 24 box, variety box. I like to get the variety because I have coaches that are local, or, you know, just in case someone wants to try it, I always keep a variety box on hand. So I love it. Going on 3 years, have not been sick. Maybe because I'm vegan too. I eat a lot of veggies and I eat a lot of whole grains. But I love it because I'm plant-based, I'm vegan, so I don't take any B12s or D vitamins or anything. I take no vitamins, no additional pills or iron or anything like that. I get it. If I'm not getting it in my food, I'm getting it in my shake. So, and the other thing that came in the mail, which was so happy, see, I haven't even taken off the package yet. I was so happy when it came home to the doorstep. Oh, oops, sorry guys. This is on the fly, on the cup. I'm in my husband's game room. Is my Energize. I do drink a pre-workout. What's awesome about this, you drink it right away and then work out right away. You don't like wait for 15 minutes to kick in. It's really awesome because you drink it and work out right away, and like halfway through your workout, you'll feel the buzz, like the kick in. You're like, oh yeah, I can dig deep more into these burpees. So I love it. It's no artificial flavors or anything like that. It's plant-based. It's awesome. And yeah, I cannot live without this stuff. And then the one thing that me and my son fight over, we actually fight over this canister, is that because he also drinks Shakeology, but he prefers the recovery over Shakeology. I think it tastes like Yoo-hoo to him, but I love it. We fight over it. It's amazing. I mix it in with my Shakeology. It has BCAAs. It helps with muscle recovery. And honestly, the only thing that's really sore this time around is like my toes. They're like tender from running 26 miles yesterday, and my feet. But other than that, I'm not super sore. I just feel like I got kind of beat up. My husband goes, you don't know what it feels like to get beat up. You've never been beat up. But I feel like I just need a good shoulder massage. But yeah, I drink this after a hard workout, and it helps with muscle recovery and soreness and things like that. I love it so much. So those are a few of my favorite things. I would love it if you would comment below any topics you would like me to talk about, because I'm down for the challenge, whatever it is. If you want more information about some of the things I love, which is like my recovery, my Energized Shakeology, I have to share what has changed my life, and I'm paying the gift forward. So whatever it is that you need from me, just shoot me a message. I'll give you information about it. I love you guys. Thank you for giving me love on my videos, and I'll talk to you guys soon.